Before the first hotel sign rose above the shore, this land belonged only to its people and the rhythm of the sea.
Long before tourism reshaped economies, communities here thrived on self-reliance, tradition, and shared labor.
Each morning began not with schedules for visitors, but with work meant to sustain families through the seasons.
The sea was both provider and teacher, shaping discipline, patience, and respect.
Agriculture defined survival, tying generations to land shaped by ancestral hands. Tools were not imported souvenirs, but extensions of skill passed from parent to child. Markets existed for exchange, not exhibition. Food connected households in ways no travel brochure could capture.
Childhood unfolded in open landscapes rather than curated attractions.
Stories traveled by voice, not by social media.
Music carried memory through generations.
Every drop required effort, reinforcing gratitude for simple resources.
Craftsmanship defined identity long before it became a commodity.
Nature dictated schedules more strictly than any visitor itinerary.
Cooperation ensured survival through difficult seasons.
Nights belonged to constellations rather than neon lights.
Knowledge moved forward, one careful lesson at a time.
The landscape spoke clearly when undisturbed.
Maintenance was constant, quiet, and essential.
Celebration came from shared harvests, not ticket sales. Every path held stories carried by familiar footsteps. Energy came from nearby forests and careful stewardship.
Daily routines required balance and resilience.
Education thrived in simplicity and dedication.
Daylight ended with quiet accomplishment.
Movement was measured, deliberate, and grounded.
Each day unfolded without outside expectations.
Craft defined value beyond currency.
Preparation protected families from uncertain seasons.
The coast belonged to those who understood its moods.
Trust was documented by ink and memory.
Social life centered on shared resources.
Land and sky shaped identity.
Skills bonded families stronger than profit margins.
Time moved with footsteps and grazing rhythms.
Community formed through shared waiting.
Reflection mirrored both land and identity.
Gratitude defined prosperity.
silence carried meaning beyond noise.
This was a world complete in itself, balanced between labor, culture, and belonging.
Change would come slowly, step by step.
Routine anchored stability.
Isolation protected culture.
Every knot carried intention.
Joy required no audience.
Homes reflected endurance. Animals were partners in livelihood. Stillness once defined value.
Preservation ensured resilience.
Time was marked by sound, not schedules.
The day closed quietly.
Faith anchored uncertainty.
Identity was woven daily.
Commerce began before daylight.
Roots mirrored heritage.
Geography shaped destiny.
Warmth created community.
Access was limited, and that limitation preserved identity. Trust replaced contracts. Simplicity sustained resilience.
Nature set the pace.
Shared effort multiplied strength.
Even entrances told stories.
Evenings united households.
Rivers sustained daily life. Community and landscape formed a single story.
Modesty defined comfort. Isolation protected tradition.
Stillness reflected balance.
Each sunrise promised honest labor. Nature remained the only spectacle.
Warm light replaced commercial glow.
Horizons were open and uninterrupted.
Silence settled with dignity.
Food remained deeply personal.
Beauty existed without advertisement.
Labor left traces of meaning. Distance preserved authenticity.
Another day began, as it always had.
Identity was inseparable from place.
The coast held its own quiet wisdom.
Craft endured through repetition.
Freedom was defined by space, not spectacle. Homecoming marked fulfillment.
Simplicity defined peace.
Before tourism arrived, life here was not a destination. It was simply home.